In today's video, we're going to be speaking about what true integrity is, why we need it, and some examples of people who portrayed it. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Integrity is defined as doing the right thing when no one else is looking. This is easier said than done. This looks like grinding when no one else is around. For you young people watching, this looks like doing chores without having to be asked. But really just doing the right thing when doing the wrong thing seems much easier. Now, there's many reasons why having integrity is important. The first reason is because it builds character. To reach your full potential, you have to constantly be reaching to do what's best, and doing what's best means doing your best even when no one else is around. That's integrity right there. Spending that time with God, getting in the Word, praying and worshiping on your own, not just in gatherings, but by yourself. That's where the transactions are made. And doing those things, that's where your character is built up too. Integrity allows your words to hold weight. Because most of the time, people notice when you're putting up a front. People know deep down if somebody really is living out what they're saying, because eventually, if you're not, cracks will start to show, right? This verse, Proverbs 10:9 says, whoever walks in integrity walks securely. Whoever takes crooked paths will be found out. So that kind of exemplifies what I was just saying right there, right? If you're not walking with integrity, eventually, whatever mask you're putting on is going to start to slip off. This happened to me multiple times. I used to smoke weed every day, was living a double life. I thought my parents would never find out. I thought I was slick with it. You feel me? But eventually, the darkness came to light. They found a pen on me when I was just 14 years old and took my world apart, but ultimately pushed me to being where I am today. Allowed me to learn at a young age that living a double life is never worth it. And I want to encourage you now, maybe you're hiding something. It might not be weed, but it could be something else that's detrimental to your character, that's detrimental to you walking in true integrity. It's not worth it. It's really not. It's better to live upright, striving to live upright, so that you may walk securely. Now, the second verse I have up here is Psalm 26. I encourage you to read it on your own, but the first verse says, vindicate me, O Lord, for I have acted in integrity, for I have trusted in you. When you walk in integrity and people still try to talk down on you, their words will have no weight to them, because you know deep down in your heart of hearts that you've been doing what's right. So when you're walking in true integrity, then you also have God as your witness. And he who sees what you do in private will reward you publicly. The Lord will never put you to shame. You might go through trials and tribulations. People might try to talk down on you, like I said, but ultimately, God will vindicate you. God will prove you right, because God looks out for those who are in right standing with him. Psalm 26 was written by David, who was an example of true integrity. He had a heart sold out for God. Through trial and tests, he continued to walk upright. He continued to do what the Lord told him to do. And in doing so, he became one of the greatest kings to ever live. Starting from just a young shepherd boy, because he walked upright, securely, with God, who ordered his steps. Another example is Joseph. There's a story of Joseph where he was working in the house of Potiphar, and Potiphar's wife tried to come upon him. This married woman tried to get young Joseph to sleep with her. And what did Joseph do? He fled, walking in integrity. And here's the crazy part. Potiphar's wife, because she saw Joseph flee, she got mad and had him sent to prison. But even then, Joseph didn't give up on God. He didn't stop walking in integrity, because he knew that eventually the Lord would vindicate him. Eventually, he would be walking in freedom, because he was already free and secure in the Lord. And how many of you know that the physical follows what's happening in the spiritual? But we'll talk about that another time. Regardless, eventually Joseph was set free from prison. But not only set free, he was elevated to a high position in Egypt, second to the Pharaoh. He went from a prisoner to a powerful leader because of his integrity. So I encourage you today to examine yourself and determine whether or not you're really walking in integrity. If there's things behind closed doors that you're doing, then maybe you feel like you can't even stop doing. I want you to pray and ask God to help you. Ask God for his strength to shine through, to help you walk in true integrity. Because if you really want to reach your full potential here on this earth, you have to have integrity. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and comment down below if you're really ready to start walking in integrity. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.